22. Thou shalt truly tithe.
Thou shalt truly what?
Tithe.
Tithe.
All the increase of thy seed.
All the increase of that what?
Seed.
Now, $100 bill.
Seed.
Make it rain for pastor.
Seed.
It says thy seed. So when your pastor asks you for tithes, guess what? Give him a sack. Give him a fruit basket.
Yes.
It says all thy seed. Read.
That the field bring forward year by year.
That the field bring forth year by year. Read.
Verse 23. And thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God.
Read.
In the place which he shall choose.
Because the Most High, we're going to choose a place where we have to come. Read.
To place his name there.
Read.
The tithe of thy corn.
The tithe of that what?
Corn.
It didn't say $20 bill. It said corn. Read.
Of thy wine.
Thy wine.
And of thy oil.
Thy oil.
Thy firstlings.
Thy firstlings.
Of the herds.
Or the herds. Read.
And of thy flocks.
And of thy flocks. That's what we tied it with. Read on.
That thou mayst learn to fear the Lord thy God
that
always.
They may fear the Lord thy God. Our people do not fear the Most High. If they fear the Most High, guess what they'll be doing? Resting on the Sabbath. Instead of you being on that side, you'll be on this side. We have fun in righteousness. We love each other. When have you seen black men come together like this? Without fighting. Without getting drunk and high. When? The time is now. It is our time that we wake out of sleep.
Read it out.
Read on.
And if the way be too long for thee.
It says, if the way be too long for thee. Read.
So that they are not able to carry it.
Read.
Or if the place be too far from thee.
If the place be too far from thee, let's see what we got to do. Read.
Which the Lord thy God should choose to set his name there.
So if that place too long, if the Most High chose to set his name there, if it was too long, you had something to do. Let's see what we had to do.
When the Lord thy God have blessed thee, then shalt thou turn it into money.
Then shall you turn that into money. But let's see what we gonna use it for. Are we supposed to give it to Pastor Pork Chop? They got the gator suit and the gator shoe. Read.
And bind up the money in thy hand.
Bind up that money in your hand. Read.
And shall go unto the place which the Lord thy God should choose.
Read.
And thou shalt bestow that money.
Thou shalt bestow that money for what?
For whatsoever thy soul lusts after.
That's whatever thy soul lusteth after. Whatever you need. It don't mean go buy a lot of different drugs. It's talking about your firstlings, whatever that was in that top verse, like corn, wine, oil, firstlings of thy herds, whatever you needed, you bought. It didn't mean give it to pastor. It don't mean go spend it on a woman. It don't mean go spend it on a man that's not your husband. Read.
And thou shalt bestow the money for whatsoever thy soul lusts after. For oxen.
For oxen.
Or for sheep.
Or for sheep.
Or for wine.
Or for wine.
Or for strong drink.
Or for strong drink.
Or for whatsoever thy soul desires.
So let's see who the tithes were for. Because the tithe was for one of these tribes right here. The tithe was for this tribe right here. The Levites. They are the Haitians today. That's who the tithes was for. Give me that in the Numbers 18. We're going to start at verse 21. I think it's number 18, verse 20. See, we finna see who the tithes was for. Because your pastor tell you the tithes is for him. But the tithes was for the Levites. Why? Because when it was time for the children of Israel to get a portion of their land, the Levites didn't inherit the land, they inherited the Most High God. Because they was the high priest of the nation of Israel. Read that out.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. And behold, I have given the children of Levi.
The children of who?
Levi.
The Haitians.
All the tenth in Israel.
All the tenth in Israel. Read.
For an inheritance.
For an inheritance. Read on.
For their service which they serve. Even the service of the tabernacle of the congregation.
Because there was the high priest of the nation of Israel. Read.
Neither must the children of Israel henceforth come nigh the tabernacle of the congregation, lest they burn sin and die. But the Levites should do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation.
The Levites shall do the service or the tabernacle of the congregation. Those were the high priests. Guess who went into the tabernacle? The high priests. Whenever they needed to sacrifice for their sins and for the nation of Israel's sins, guess who went into the tabernacle? The high priests, the Levites. Read.
And they shall bear their iniquity,
the iniquities, being the sin. Read.
It shall be a statute forever.
Read on.
Throughout your generation.
Throughout your generation. Read.
That among the children of Israel,
that among the children of Israel,
they have no inheritance.
They had no inheritance of getting their land, a part of land. Why?
But the tithes of the children of Israel.
But the what?
But the tithes of the children of Israel.
But your pastor get tithes.
But the tithes of the children of Israel.
So how can your pastor accept tithes when the tithes was for the Levites? How is that possible?
So the Levites don't even get tithes?
The Levites had to get tithes. Why? Because they didn't inherit land. They was the priests of the nation of Israel. So each one of these tribes gave them a 10th part. And it's finna show you, read.
But the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer as a heavy offering, a heave offering unto the Lord, I have given the Levites to inherit.
Listen up, listen up.
Therefore I have said unto them, among the children of Israel, they shall have no inheritance.
Read.
And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, thus spake unto the Levites, and say unto them, when ye take of the children of Israel the tithes,
it says, when you take of the children of Israel the tithes,
which I have given you from them for your inheritance.
So the tithes was for the Levites to inherit. Read.
And ye shall offer up a heap of offering of it for the Lord.
Let's see.
Even a 10th part of the tithe.
The 10th part of the tithe. Each part of the nation of Israel had to get a 10th part to the Levites because there was the high priest of the nation of Israel.
That's right.
So how can your pastor accept tithes? So somebody's a lie. It's heavy. It's a heavy scripture. But when people go to church on Sunday, guess what? They gonna catch their fake Holy Ghost. It make them shake their left leg, shake their head. That's how they came up with the dance and name in church. You don't see how dumbfounded our people act. It's the same people gonna catch the Holy Ghost. The piano man and the drummer boy gonna be on the same beat. They gonna get the same beat every Sunday, and the same 4 people gonna catch the wood. Get Holy Ghost. The pastor even said they flip his shoes off. You know what the Holy Ghost is? Give me Acts 50, 51. Let me show you what the Holy Ghost is. People think it's a spirit that comes in you. You spin around. No. Let's get that out. Let's get that out of our head now.
Bring it out,
we're going to show you what the Holy Ghost is.
The book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 51. Bring it out. You stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears.
Our people are stiff-necked people. Read.
You do always resist the Holy Ghost.
You always resist the Holy Ghost.
As your fathers did, so do you.
So what did our fathers resist?
What is that, Acts
7 and 51. Read it from the top again.
The book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 51. Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears. Ye do always resist the Holy Ghost. As your fathers did, so do you.
So when it says resist the Holy Ghost, as your father did, so do ye. Remember when we read Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. It said, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, then all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Now read that again.
The book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 51. Bring it out. Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears. You do always resist the Holy Ghost. As your fathers did, so do you.
So what did our fathers resist? The law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Keep reading. They're gonna break it down. Read.
Verse 52. Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted?
Read.
And they have slain them which showed before of the coming of the just one.
Read.
Of whom ye have been now the betrayers and murderers. Verse 53. Who have received the law.
The what?
The law.
The what?
The law.
The law. So read verse 51 again.
The book of Acts, chapter 8, verse 51. Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears, ye do always resist the Holy Ghost.
Now read 53.
Verse 53. Who have received the law
The law. Read.
by the disposition of angels and have not kept it.
And have not kept it. Because verse 51 said what? You stiff-necked and uncircumcised and hard and ears, always resist the Holy Ghost. But verse 53 said what?
Who have received the law
The law. And did what?
by the disposition of the angels and have not kept it.
And did not keep it. That's what the Holy Ghost is. It's not a spirit that jumps in you. It's the laws that you can live for. Now, one thing about it,
You say the Holy Ghost is the law.
we just we supposed to go by the law. Like, for example, we gonna show you some laws that we gonna show you our different laws that we were supposed to go by. Now, remember Isaiah 50:31 said, "Cry out loud and spread light. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgression." So we finna show y'all a couple of laws that our people are breaking. Give me Leviticus 21:5. Remember, our people resist the Holy Ghost. Our people resisted the law. Let's see. We finna give a couple commandments and a couple laws to show you what our people still doing. They still resisting the law.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 5.
It's for the man.
They shall not make baldness upon their head.
It says that as an Israelite, you shall not make baldness upon your head, like Floyd Mayweather, like Michael Jordan. You shall not make baldness upon thy head. Read.
Neither shall thou shave off the corner of their beard.
Neither shall they shave off what?
The corner of their beard.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of thy beard. Why? Because a beard is what? A manly badge of honor. It shows you went from boyhood to manhood. The way you can tell a female line from the male line is what?
This right here.
Read it again.
The book of Leviticus, chapter
See,
21.
you see, our men like to look so good. Our men like to look so good. What's wrong with growing a beard? It shows the fulfillment of your face. It shows the whole structure of your face. Like you can see here, it shows the whole structure of his face. Just like here, just like here, and just like here, just like here. It shows the structure of your face. Read it again.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Read.
Neither shall thou shave off the corner of their beard.
Neither shall we shave off the corner of our beard. Leviticus 21:5. Remember, bro, we got laws, statutes, and commandments to go by. One thing about us, we go by this Bible, bro. We is not like the Christian pastor. We is not out here for money. We out here for our people to repent.
That's right.
We come down here every Friday and Saturday night, 21:5. Now let's go to Deuteronomy 22. Now we're going to get a commandment for the lady.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
Listen up.
The woman,
The what?
the woman
Read.
shall not wear that which pertain unto a man.
Read on.
Neither shall a man put on woman's garments.
So now let's break that down. It said a woman shall not wear that which pertains to a man. What pertains to a man? That women wear. Okay, because the jeans have a what in the front of it? A zipper. So what are you flipping out? Our women did not wear pants back then. It's not a custom of ours. Read it from the top again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertain unto a man.
So the woman shall not wear that which pertains to a man. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So these men that y'all see out here that's cross-dressing, that y'all see in heels, with cakes of makeup on, guess what? They're supposed to wear a woman's garment. Why is that?
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
They say you are an abomination. What is abomination? Disgust, disgrace, Right. So what do we have to do, y'all? What do we have to do? We have to repent. So we finna show you repent. Give me 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 1. Because now people gotta repent. Y'all been seeing all these wars going on in these different countries. 8 and 46. So let me ask y'all something. Y'all think war is not gonna hit a bomb? You think war is not gonna hit a bomb? War happening all over the world. Why is America not getting to it? Because the Most High gonna say this place will last. He gonna say this place will last. Remember, you know how in church they always say we got grace under Christ. You always hear that? We up under grace. Grace means what? A short period to get yourself right. Like if you late on your light bill, you go down there to Memphis Light Gas and Water. They give you a grace period to get that what? Get money up that you can pay your light bill. But if you don't have it,
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join Iuic will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join Iuic to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join Iuic channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.